Okay, so let's see now. So the course objectives, you're going to come out of this class much more sophisticated citizen of Texas and the Texas past. I know a lot of students think history is completely worthless. My son, who's a 12th grader, also thinks history is worthless, although he's actually more interested in it now than he used to be. But I just believe that you may not care about history, but history cares about you. Every second of every day is shaped by the past. You can't escape history in very profound ways. The past has shaped the present. And that doesn't mean that we're victims of the past, that we can't uh, change the future. We're not victims of the past, but we really have to know where we've been to know where we are and to get a sense of maybe to know where we're going. So actually, history is really, really important. And it just gives you a more sophisticated understanding of what it means to be a human being living on planet Earth. If you're just not Texas history, I'm not making such grand statements about Texas history alone, but just generally a curiosity of the past will take you a long way in life. It will make you smarter and it will make you sound smarter as well. And so not only am I teaching you about Texas history, I'm trying to kindle your interest in the past. Some of you come into the class with that interest already in flames, I guess. But I want you to leave the class with a better appreciation of the significance of history. Okay, so what's my game plan for doing that? Grading wise, well, if you look at the screen, this class is super straightforward. There are quizzes every week. Now, the reason that I quiz you every week is I don't believe students do the reading unless they're quizzed. And you know why I don't believe that? Because I never did the reading unless I was quizzed. I just think it's human nature. I mean, there are some really excellent students that always do the reading, but frankly, I think we all know that's the minority of students. People usually procrastinate. Again, you guys are very, very busy. It's just the way it is. So I keep pressure on you to make sure that you keep up with the class assignments from week to week. And I also think very, very strongly believe that this will help you ultimately in your grade if you keep up with the material, if you don't get too far behind. So I quiz you every week. The quizzes are from 10 to 15 questions on the reading and on the modules that I assign from week to week. Now, I do drop the lowest quiz. Everybody has a bad week. So I do drop the lowest quiz. So that's always worked well for me. So the quizzes are about a third of the grade, a little bit more. Okay, so there's a quiz almost every week. The lowest quiz is dropped. Okay, so again, we're getting into a rhythm in this course. Okay, know that you're going to be quizzed every week. Be on top of that. Be aware of it. Okay, I just want you to get into a rhythm, whether we're online or whether it's hybrid. There's two midterms in the course, and they're both a third of the grade. The second midterm is not cumulative. It covers the material from the first midterm. So the course is very, very straightforward. If you keep up with it, if you listen to the modules, if you do the reading, if you go to the SIs, which I'll talk about in a little bit, you should do very well in the course. It's not designed to be a difficult course, although I'm amazed every semester how many students like make a D or an F in the course. It seems, well, you know what, again, I don't know what's going on in people's lives. I don't think it's that they're not bright. I just think they may be busy or something's happened in their lives. I don't know what. But I promise you, if you keep up with the material, if you stay in touch with me, if you go to the SIs, you should do well in this course. It's designed to be straightforward. It's not designed to trick you. It's not designed to trip you up. It's not a weed out course. It's very, very straightforward. I have a strong idea about what I want you to learn, and I test you on what I teach you. I know for a lot of students, it's a source of frustration that they get tested on in other courses on crazy stuff that the professors never talked about. Well, I think that's horrible teaching. Um, it's right down the middle in this course, very few curveballs. I know what I want you to learn, and that's what I test you on. Okay. So again, quizzes, a third of the grade. Every week there's a quiz, lowest quiz grade dropped. 2 midterms, 1 and 2. The second one is not cumulative. There will be extra credit opportunities in this course. It might be online. What I did one semester was I had students watch a movie on Texas history and just write a page reaction to that movie. Anyway, so even if we end up staying online this semester, which I'm not saying we're doing, okay, I'm not saying we're staying online, but even if worse comes to worse, we can have extra credit opportunities. And that'll be 2 points added to your grade. If you miss a quiz, that's your default drop. I had a student, when the online started, he was in Colorado and he messed up the time for the quiz. And anyway, you just have to be responsible for knowing when the quiz is deployed. By the way, the quizzes will be deployed online, at least for the first 3 weeks. That's the way I'm running it. And I may do that for the whole semester. So right now, the quizzes and the midterms will be deployed online. That's my thinking. And you'll have plenty of time to take it. I'll give you a couple of days to take it. Very straightforward. But again, if there's issues that come up, you just need to let me know about it. So if you miss the midterm, you miss the quiz, you have to get in touch with me. Otherwise, you're going to fail the class. But if something comes up in your life, I just need to know about it. Okay. So that's the grading, the quizzes every week and 2 midterms. Very, very straightforward, but I keep you in a steady rhythm throughout the entire semester. And I found that to just be a very, very effective teaching tool over the years that I've taught.